I know it's been quite a while, but I have to do this video because, as they said in my mother tongue, only money and go. That means two head is better than one. Yeah, that's the only way I can translate it. That's the only way I can translate it in English language. We gather together, we become wise. The more larger number we are, the wiser we are, because you can't know it all. Yeah, that's the word. You can't know it all. We learn from one another. And that is the reason. This is a kind of a gist. If you want to call it that, I call it a gist. It's a kind of a gist, but it's something that has been like, I've been thinking about it, and I was like, I've got to do this. I've got to do this. I've got to do this. Despite lots of side attraction, the distraction and everything, and which affect my regularity in terms of how my sweat in my eyes, it burns. Oh, yeah, that's because the sweat from the body has some element of salt in it. So yeah, back to what I'm saying. I'm not here to discuss science. So back to what I'm saying. I'm a big money, I can pay go. All right. So when a problem shared is a problem partly solved. When you share your problem, you like kind of partly solve it because you get ideas from other people, you learn from other people. All right. And that's why I, as a person, I do not hesitate whatsoever to talk about anything with people, to discuss with people when I'm confused about something or when I have no idea, no clue about something. Because what you know, other people knows more than you know. What other people knows, you might know more than they know. And that's why it's good to rub minds and share ideas. And that is what this video is all about. Please, I'm a novice in this. So if you can just share your ideas, give me an advice. I've got many things to talk about, but I will start with the most pressing one. The most pressing one. Okay, it's about mobility vehicle. Put in application for my children, both of them has complex needs. Though my very special one, which I've spoken about him before on the video with you guys, I've spoken about him before, that I've got a very special one with lots of complex needs. Now I have my second born with brain damage, and after many months in the hospital, is back at home, and with the help of the professionals, with the help of the hospitals, we were kind of trying to manage his condition and helping him with the glimpse of hope that it will get better. Even though the doctor said the brain never heals. But I'm a woman of faith, you know me. I'm a woman of faith. I share the word of God. I encourage people to have faith in God, to believe in God, that with him, there is absolutely nothing impossible. So all this affected my religious video. It affected a whole lot. It affected my life, to be honest. So I now have two children with really complex needs. And yeah, some arrangements were put in place to help support with my second born that has brain damage because it's bedbound. But why I'm here is not to discuss their condition. I'm here because they qualify for mobility vehicle. Both my second and third born, both my boys qualify for mobility vehicle. And I put in the application as a joint one for the two of them. And along the line, they closed the application because the wheelchair for my second born, that is bed bound, that has brain damage, the wheelchair wasn't physically available at home. And they told me, I called the office, they said to me, oh, we're going to put it back on. We're going to reopen it once the wheelchair is available. And when the wheelchair arrived, I called and I told them that, oh, we now have wheelchair at home. They asked for the measurement. I gave the measurement and I was told that, oh, the caseworker tried to call me, but she couldn't get hold of me. And because she needs further document, they've requested for document. I think that will be the second time or so, or the third time they were requesting for document. When I wanted to do the initial application, I attached some document based on request. And along the line on the online application, I gave another set of documents, and then the caseworker called. I missed her call because I work day and night with my sons. I can only be a carer to one. That is full-time carer to one, which is my youngest that has complex needs. And I can't be full-time carer. I'm a primary carer to both of them, but I can't be full-time carer with Henning, with my second. So his brother is the full-time carer with Henning, the Hen being a full-time carer. So I work unpaid day and night. I'm always working around the clock with the support of their brother. And I get paid for my last son. But it's been a huge relief that I've got some support from their brothers. The care plan put in place was meant to be day and night. And I said, the place is too small for day and night, that day is okay. And I think at a point in time, even the social worker came and said, this place is too crampy because she needs to put in place some support worker for my last born. And I said to her, I agree with you. We don't have any more privacy, to be honest. I don't even have space for my YouTube recording anymore, to be honest. And that's why I'm doing this in the car. This is not my car. It's a car that belongs to someone that has been so kind enough to allow me to use the car, as in whenever the car is available. So, yeah, I did the application and I told them that the extension, because right from the very moment the paramedics pick my second son that has brain damage up, they recommend that there should be adaptation work done in the house that will make it suitable, the place suitable for him, in terms of for him to be able to go in the shower, to have proper bathing with the right facilities. And they also wrote to the hospital about that. And along the line, the package was put in place for 24 hours, 7 days a week. But we had the day, and I and my youngest son are the one doing the night. We are the one giving my both my children, my two last born, night support from 8 till morning. So we walk around the clock, especially myself, because I usually say to the big bro, which is my younger daughter, that your life needs to go on. You need to move on with your life. You can help, but you need your sleep. So let him off the hook, just go and rest. And when I'm extremely tired, he will say, Mommy, you are the one that should be resting. I will do it. So that's the way we've been shuttling it between us without night package. So back to the Motability vehicle, we're still trying to get the night package anyway. We're still pressing and trying to get here. So back to the Motability vehicle, when the wheelchair came, the caseworker requested for the measurement of the wheelchair, which I sent her, the measurement I took personally, and I sent her, I spoke to the wheelchair service center and they sent me the measurement and I sent it to her as well. And I called to find out, after a while, I didn't hear from them, I called to find out if what's going on with the application, because I tried to, as they told me, as soon as I send all those, they're going to reopen the application for the Mutability vehicle, but the application wasn't reopened. So I called about a couple of weeks ago or so, and the lady said to me, "Oh, you know what, Elizabeth, the caseworker, it should be by tomorrow, it should be precisely, I think 10 working days or so, I can't remember now. By tomorrow, it should be precisely 10 working days or so. So the caseworker is going to reopen the application." Oh, and I said, "Oh, that's great." So she said to me, "Just wait for like a day or 2 more days. You can log in and see the progress with the application." And I know, to be honest, I know that because it's going to be 2 wheelchair access vehicle, I know it's going to be hard in terms of getting the right vehicle and meeting up with the requirement in terms of my driver's license. Because I don't want a situation whereby I'll have to go and start doing driving lesson again, which I can't handle it. I can't cope with that because of other reasons that I don't want to go into the details with that now. So, but I've spoken to them about all those, and they said, "Oh, don't worry, we're going to get something for you that will be suitable, that you can drive. Your boys can go, you can drive them out wherever they need to go, etc." So, after speaking to the lovely lady, I waited instead of 2 days for a week, and I log in again, and I wanted to check the progress because I have issue with transport for my youngest. And because I combined the application for the 2 of them, I was hoping that, if we get the car, the Mutability vehicle, which is wheelchair access one, because both my sons are wheelchair users. They're wheelchair users. Both of them are wheelchair users. But the conditions differs. The condition of my last son differs from the condition of my second. But they are both wheelchair users. So I was like, what's going on? I just, the curiosity to know the progress of things was so overwhelming. And I tried to log in again. There is still closed. And I was told 2 days, but I waited 1 week and it's still closed. So having said this is the reason why I'm going live to see if I can get any advice or opinion of other people, the duration of the waiting time. Because it's quite a struggle for me getting my little kiddo to and fro school. We have application for the council, but they said until the beginning of the next term because of the payment that was made that has been utilized already. So I have to wait for the beginning of next term. So what can you advise me to do in a situation like this? Because I've called about twice, and they promised that the application will be reopened, but it wasn't reopened. It has not been reopened. I've tried like twice or more. It hasn't been reopened. So what do you suggest I do? Because honestly speaking, I'm a total novice. I'm completely I'm completely new to the whole system in terms of this. So because it's new to me, I call them as well to seek their advice. And based on the guideline of the advice, I put in the application. I spoke to my son, the little kiddo with special need. I spoke to the school as well. And there was a caseworker from the school that supported with the setting up of the application right from the beginning as well. So what is the waiting time? I mean, the duration of the waiting time, and what does it mean? Because when they say, the caseworker will reopen the application for you to monitor the progress of the application, and they haven't reopened it, despite the fact that each time I call, they said they will reopen it. What do you suggest I do? What do you think is the best option for me? Because I had my own vehicle initially, but the cost of maintaining it is close to £600, if not 600. I didn't calculate other expenses. So it's close to £600 monthly for me to maintain it. So I was like, it's way too expensive, and I have to return it because I took it on finance, and I have to return it back. And I said I have to cut costs because I've got children with medical needs and complex needs that I need to take care of. The big brother could have lived his life and do what he likes with his life, but he decided to sacrifice his time also to support. So, and I've got 3 kids and myself, so 4 people to take care of. I've got responsibilities. I've been breadwinner for as long as I can remember. I've been breadwinner for as long as I can remember. Even as a married woman, living under my partners, as a married couple, it's been putting the bills here and there, like as if I'm the man in the house. So I'm a breadwinner, to be honest. I've got families to responsibilities, bills to pay. So I said the best option is to return it back to the dealer. So with that, it will ease off the expenses on me, and it will, if you're not careful, you just keep on incurring debt upon debt upon debt upon debt upon debt. And if you are in my situation, I say situation, you won't understand. You say I use Sean. You have people running helter-skelter behind your back to do everything to destroy you, to destroy your life, even when you don't understand what exactly is the problem. So if you're in my situation, it's even much more dicey, kind of. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I did what I felt is the best thing to do because I know that it's way too expensive for me to continue to manage the bills. And the few things I can phrase out, I phrase it out. Because I have to clothe myself, I have to clothe my 3 young chap, I have to feed them, I have to shelter them, I have to, just name it. Just name it. Anything anyone does for you to survive, to live life, I have to do it for myself and my kids. I'm not that lucky to say, oh, I can choose that. I'll just do one and leave the rest. Because all these years it's been, oh, I will just do one and leave the rest, and I have to take the rest home and foot the bills. So what do you suggest I do? What does it mean? Because it could be indication of anything whatsoever. It could be indication of anything whatsoever. When that happened, I believe that the more I'll keep on pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing to know what the problem is. But already my son has missed 2 hospital appointments. The one that is bedbound has missed 2 hospital appointments already because there is no adequate transport to transport him to and fro for his hospital appointment. I said then there wasn't wheelchair either. So we were like solely relying on ambulance to pick him for the appointment and to bring us back home after the appointment. But unfortunately, all my efforts, we booked the transport, everything just keep on going wrong. And at the end of the day, on the day of the appointment, we'll be ready to go. No transport shows up. So on 2 occasions, it has missed the appointment. And when I called the hospital, they'll say like, oh, the social service are not ready to pay. And I said to them, social service are not meant to be paying. It's on medical. And the social service, when I spoke to another department, safeguarding department, it says to me, the medical are supposed to be taking care of the extension. They are meant to be paying for the transport for him when he has a hospital appointment, but nothing of that sort is happening. And that is even the more reason now that we have wheelchair at home. That's even the more reason why we need that wheelchair accessible vehicle. So even if they are not going to pay for transport for ambulance, well, the vehicle available, I can, like, with the help of the carers working with him, we can like get him ready and wheel him in the vehicle, and we go for the appointment, to and fro without any qualm. So, and his younger brother too, off and on, school irregularity, that problem will be solved once and for all. And I felt that because 2 of them qualifies, it's like, killing one bird. I'm sorry, I don't kill birds. I'm just using it as a kind of metaphor. With one stone, that is cutting the cost by merging it for one vehicle, because 2 of my children qualifies for the vehicle, for Mutability vehicle, but for some reason, even though they promised to reopen the application page, for some reason, the caseworker did not reopen it, and we are having challenges in that aspect. And I know lots of things has been withdrawn, but God has been faithful one way or the other. We still manage to continue living our lives. I still manage to clothe myself and my kids. I've got lots of clothes in the house. And when I feel like shopping, I shop for myself, I shop for my kids. Life continues no matter what anyway. And I believe everyone does the same thing. You eat what you like, you wear what you like. You do the hairstyle you like. I did this myself anyway. And I roll it at the back, roll it here at the back. And I use the hair clip I bought from Temu. I shop around, I mentioned it too. This hair clip is lovely though. Roll my hair left and right, pump it up here, and off I go. This was African attire that was sewn by a fashion designer in Nigeria for me. So I combine it with my trouser, jeans, and off I go. And that's me for you. And I feel like wearing dress, I wear it, skirt, I wear it. All that matters to me is to look presentable and look good. And I don't see any offense in that, because not just myself, I make sure my children, to my kids, young adult, I make sure they look good as well, because it's important. It's part of your proper grooming and everything. Even though there is, despite all the credit crunch and everything, it's good to still try to look well, to look presentable. But a situation whereby, on the Mutability vehicle, if you have any advice for me, please, I'm open to it. Please be respectful. Please, I'm begging in the name of God, be respectful. I trust the judgment of people that are not experienced in that area, and that's why I come online to get ideas and advice from people that might have knowledge or some experience in that area, in that aspect, when it comes to application for Mutability vehicle. Please be respectful. By law, my children qualifies for it, and that is why we put in the application. Because why I'm saying this is because so many people have been so unfairly, maliciously, bitterly, jealous manner and way, you know, batching around with all sort of mumbo jumbo rubbish, saying all kind of unacceptable thing. If I have control over what happened to my children, I will choose otherwise for them. And I know if they have control over what happened to them, they will choose otherwise as well. Especially my second born, that is basketball player. He had so much dream. He invested so much time into what he does. And I gave him so much support as well. I invested my time also, every way I can, all along. But sometimes the unpredictable happens. And when it happens, and when it's out of your control, there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. And that is what happened in terms of my second son's condition. Is something out of our control. If I have control, I will choose otherwise for him. And I know if he's got control over A, he will choose otherwise. So is heartless, is cruel, and it's wicked for people to go around, hey, you're using children to make government dry. The problem is that you have the children with that needs, you fight mouth and tooth to even get the support your child needs. And in a situation whereby, from my own findings, it's confidential, but from my own findings, in a situation whereby government actually made that provision to the people that are meant to support the family with what the children need, and you never even get to see it, not to talk of having it, to use it to support your children. How about that? And yet, because you are your family, you have someone with medical needs or special needs, or the vulnerable people or vulnerable person, and some set of people goes around. I think is cruel. Honestly speaking, I think it's cruel. I think it's wickedness to do that. Because if you turn the table around and these people find themselves in that situation, I don't think for a minute that they would think the way the cruelty that they unleash on the people and the family of those people, I don't think they will ever think in such manner or act or speak in such manner. I don't think so. I don't think so. And it's cruel when the funding that is meant to be used for those people, to support those people, are being taken and used by people that does not qualify for it, or being pocketed, kind of. When people pocket the money and and they give themselves excuses, they're making government dry. But what is actually making government dry? I don't want to go to the details about my son's condition, because if I do, I know some of you will be like, get legal backing. Your children, they need to die. But I just decide to keep quiet, that as a Christian, I need that energy and I need that strength to support my kids. I don't want to waste my energy fighting this, fighting that, pushing blame here and there, going through those legal whatever. And that's why I kept quiet. And it's like insult upon injury when some people that are how do I put it now? I don't know what to call it, that are uninformed, that is foolishness. It's foolishness because when you lack knowledge about something, you don't know the in-depth of something, you don't just go around and terrorize other people by saying things, castigating, pulling their image down, and trying to destroy other people's reputation by saying all sorts of horrible things. Like I said earlier, as for me, I'm already back. Whoa, I'm no saint. Even the better not kill yourself with hypertension, shouting verbal assault. Before, I used to like, what's happening? It shocks me. What's going on? What's that for? But now, I've come a long way. I've come a long way. And I've learned from them, because to me, it's insane. It's insane. That kind of character, people going around displaying that kind of character, is insane. It's like people that are plagued with insanity. That's the way I see it. Apologies if I sound offensive. I don't mean to, but I'm just saying out my mind. That's the way I see it. So I'm already baku, mi ò rẹ́yàn kankan ṣe, because iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi mò ń jẹ. People go around looking for a different way to grab, to take, to grab, to this, to that, to that. Mi ò gbégbá nọ̀bì. Mi ò dẹ̀ jẹ́ nìkankan lólè. Iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi ni mò ń jẹ. The income that comes in, I and my children will live on it. Even when they cancel this, the little we have, we still live on it. So, I mean, everyone is struggling one way or the other. But it's unfair to hold other people at ransom for whatever ridiculous reason you've got. It's so unfair. I've said it also, I shop around for myself and my kids. I even shop around for my loved ones too. I'll say like, oh, I'll buy you this and I'll send it, and whichever way I can post it or send it. I shop around a lot, and I shop Brit product, I shop American product, I shop even with Temu. I was telling you, okay, you see, this is from Temu. I shop around a lot, so when I put on my attire, it can be from anywhere. It can even be a combination of it. Like this one I'm wearing, this is from Ninja fashion designer. You see? This is from Ninja. My trouser is UK based. my jeans, my Dennis jeans is UK one. I bought it in UK here. My jewelry, my everything, I shop around, and sometimes I combine it. My shoe is UK based. People, you see them laughing, ridiculously embarrassing themselves, fooling around and think they're embarrassing other people. Because then believe say they surpass you where you be yourself. They think they sabi pass you. Ẹni tó fẹ́ mọ èèyàn ní nǹkan ju nǹkan ẹ̀ lọ, tó mọ ẹni yẹn ju òun fúnra ẹ̀ lọ. Whereas they know nothing. They are just a novice. And I'm not ashamed of it. Individually, we know our purse. And I don't go above, how do you put it? I live to my standard, and it doesn't make me a lesser person, and I'm not ashamed of it. I don't live fake life. When I put something on, I didn't borrow. I buy with my own income, because my income is my sweat, anyhow you want to call it. So I'm not ashamed. Even if I buy shoe from Temu, I put it on. I bought it with my own sweat, with my own income. When I buy for my children, I buy for this, I buy for my loved ones, I buy for my family. Like I said earlier, I'm a breadwinner in my own right. Yeah? I buy for this, I buy for that, I buy from my own sweat. I work for it. If you like, recognize it. If you like, do not recognize it. I'm working day and night, like even more than some people that go out to work, that sit in the office or on the field. Yeah? So the bottom line is that it's my own sweat. I don't borrow. That I want to do, carry me, awala wambe, show off. I don't do that. I don't do that. And I can't stop being myself for some sort of ridiculous people that are fooling around, believing they know more than everyone. They know it all. And they feel they are the one that belongs, that are entitled. You are not entitled. They get problem for head, though. They get problem. Serious one for head. I said to someone that I think the insanity is a plague that is spreading like crazy. They get problem for head. You tell people, we are tired of seeing our face. I go out every day. I see your face 100 times. I didn't even know I've seen your face 100 times. Because I get live. When I go out, I have something going out to do. I mind my business. I'm not a busybody. And I'm not a stalker. Yeah? Then get problem for head. Serious psychiatric problem for head. And they will be the one going, they will even lie to the store. Be careful. She can nick your thing and put it. Oh, Jesus is the Lord. What I cannot buy, I will never take. Even if I like something, I will save towards it and buy it. There are lots of websites you can use their credit facility as well. And you pay it back bit by bit, conveniently. If what I like and I can afford, I buy. I buy for my children. You know, it's insane. It's got psychiatric problem. Oh, geez, cut the crap. All these things that they display and exhibit, they are the ones that actually have psychiatric problem. Because how can it become a problem for someone? Because you see other people just living their lives. How can it become a problem for someone? Because other people, they come out well-dressed, presentable, and they go about their daily business in and out. How can it become a problem for you? And you go bad-mouthing, and we follow that person everywhere, destroy their reputation, and you still be the one saying, mental health. They are the one that has serious psychiatric problem. Serious one. See, it doesn't matter what store you buy from. Me, if you want to follow my sample, because I cut my coat according to my size. And that's another method of my budgeting. Anything I really like, I know some things when I like them, if I want to buy them, I go for breed manufacturers. Because I want it to be breed manufacturers. And the ones I like, okay, this is nice. American website, Temu, or AliExpress. Yeah, I just get to hear that. I heard about that from someone recently. And I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. If it's AliExpress, you cut your coat according to your size. You are the one that know what your limit is. You are the one that know how your pocket is. Even the money is not even enough for expenses. Especially if you are like me, that you have 3 extra mouths. Alongside with me, now we are 4. So even the money is never enough, but that doesn't mean you should stop living. That doesn't mean you should stop eating what you love. When you need to manage, you try and strategize a way you can, how can we manage, how can we cope? because everyone is feeling the credit, the crunch. But it doesn't mean that you are not entitled. And the madness that they go around like restricting your movement. I heard about that and I was like, excuse you, who born monkey? You be my papa or you be my mama. Even my papa, my mama, they know say I get human right of freedom to move and go anywhere I like. Even if you be my papa, be my mama, you won't become prisoner, cage, like a zoo, this thing. Is that why they restrict my movement or restrict other people's movement? This is looking for anything. When you park, they're looking for a way to get you in trouble. They're looking for a way to destroy your car. Go and get her life, please. I beg. Go and get her life and stop fooling around. Stop fooling around. Whatever people, anyhow people deem fit to live their life, if they are happy with the way they live their life, leave them alone. Mind your own business. Get a life. I'm all sweaty here because it's really hot in here. I just came back from shopping and my back is like screaming, ah! My back is hurting badly, my leg is hurting badly. That's why I decided to just do this in my Good Samaritan car. The Good Samaritan that gave the car. So I decided to just do this in the car with the permission of that person, because it would be too stressful for me walking under the sun again with painful back and painful leg. So, I mean, it's absurd. It's insane. I'm still like, I can't really unravel it. You step out of the house and some people go like lunatic, like loose dog. I beg, get the life. You need to get her life. And I mean, if you are busy, honestly speaking, busy people don't have time for all this. To the extent that you'll be like, we are tired of seeing the face of this person. I've been in UK in this council for roughly few months. It will be 20 years in few months that I've been in this council. I know the way it was then and I know the way it is now. And even God have mercy. The society is so, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. And these are even the people that are abusing the law. Because when you stalk people around because you are just going out with the interior motive to make their life hell, to watch what they do, who they talk to, I don't know. Okay, you know something? I'm thinking maybe it's connected to my situation because I'm a single mom, yeah? I'm still legally married to my partner, but we don't live together, and it's going to be 5 years, November this year. Maybe that's, I don't know. I'm trying to link it because I can't make sense out of it. Yeah. He's laughing so loud, uncultured, like a lunatic. Even when there is no reason for it. They are they are the clown. They are actually the clown. I beg. Maybe it's in connection with that because I've seen a situation whereby someone said to me, finish what you started. And I was like, what did I start to? That is driving you crazy, that is driving you nuts, that you want to kill yourself because I didn't finish it. You see me, I'm cracking my brain. Oh, I'm cracking my brain. I'm thinking now, what did I start that I haven't finished? Over 20 years of marriage, because it's still counting. It's still counting. And we've been separated for close to 5 years. It's going to be 5 years this year. November this year, it will be 5 years. So it's still counting because we're still legally married in the court of law. But we don't live together. We are not even friends. We are not even friends. We don't even see one another eye to eye. So, and I remember I think I mentioned I put in divorce application then, and it denied, and they said I should use another reason. Lots of things came up. I couldn't attend to that, and they said they canceled the whole application, the divorce application. That I have to put in I called the court and they said I have to put in the fresh one. And I'm still talking to them about how do I go about it because of this, because of that. And at a point in time, the pressure, pressure was coming from even people, when your partner is a gigolo or engaged in act of infidelity and sleeps around a lot. Some people are like that. They sleep around like as if it's the food they eat, it's the water they drink, it's the air they breathe. Many people will know you. Like I said, I'm almost 20 years in this council. And before it get to the state that I started applying for this and that, the period I was able to work, I work. Many people knows you, you don't know them. And the akunakuna, all of the akunakuna, all of them are running mad, losing their sanity, pressurizing me. Finish what you start. Maybe the divorce. Finish what you start. And you're in Kohe. I don't is on no call. I beg you. I did be like Bani Dasi. I encourage them now. Oh, the floor is open. Then go here and where. Thank God for my life and the life of my children. Maybe that is why, because there was false allegation to that, oh, I'm talking to my boyfriend on the phone, I'm doing lovey-lovey, and I was like, my boyfriend. My boyfriend. I've got friends, male and female, but boyfriend, no, at my age, I won't say boyfriend, man friend, if I have one. I will say man friend if I have one. I will say boyfriend because I'm a mature woman over 50. So that would be nice. That idea sounds good. It sounds good anyway. But I'm not looking for anyhow people or person to be friend with. If I'm talking of, it's going to be one person, not people person. If I even want to venture into that, it will need to be, now the real thing. The real thing. I can't make the same mistake again and again and again. It will have to be the real thing. Even myself, beyond any benefit of that, I'll know that, yeah, this is the real thing. You know what I mean? So maybe that is it. Maybe that is it. Maybe that is it. Maybe that's what the madness, the craziness is all about. Maybe. Many people, you don't know many people, but many people knows you. Many people knows you and going extra miles to make sure that they kill you with stress. They make your life miserable is another dimension of the whole matter. So maybe that is it. But my dears, please, anyhow you can cut your cost. Cut your cost. Anyway, anyhow you want to do your shopping. And it will be, you know that you are not breaking the bank. Do it that way. Me, I do for myself because it makes me happy when I do shopping. Most ladies love shopping anyway. So, and when I do shopping, I don't just do for myself, I do for my loved ones as well. When I see something, oh, this would be good, and so, and I buy. I buy it for my kids. Oh, I buy it. If I can't afford it, I will like, okay, I'll reserve it for when I can afford it and I'll go for it. Because it's part of living. It's part of living. You eat, even the Bible said it, you eat well, eat what your heart desire. That is how you reap the fruit of your labor. It is all vanity upon vanity. All is vanity. The word of God said it. It's vanity. When a man labors and you like, you restrict yourself from eating what your heart desires, wearing what your heart desires, and at the end of the day, you kill yourself with kwachoko or malnutrition or with starvation. You don't look good, you don't eat well, you don't do anything. I know it's not easy to buy the A-list, ideal food stuff. Is expensive. Honestly, I've been there. It's expensive when I was trying to go on dieting. I've really gained weight now anyway. I've really gained weight now. So when I was on dieting, A-list stuff that you know that, oh, fruit and veg is good, any little amount like that, you are breaking your bank account. It's expensive shopping. And that was way back then, not to talk about now that things are really more expensive. I went shopping today. My trolley is not even full to the brim, and it cost me over £100 because the shopping is meant for the house, my children. It's meant for the house, my children, and myself, and it cost me over £100. And I'm like, oh, the toiletries, and that one too is over £50. And in 3 days, you see me running back. But because I gave my car back to the dealer because of the cost of the maintenance and the finance, I don't get to go out. I don't get to go out frequently. I will order on Uber. I did Uber yesterday. They cancel. 2 times with Costa, they cancel. And I was like, what's happening? That was around after 2 yesterday. Because we are out of food stuff in the house. So I was like looking for something that I know that my kids will eat because of the special one that has kind of, restriction to what it eats. And the first, it canceled. The second, it canceled. And I was like, what's going on? Then I decided to okay, let me order from Chinese restaurant. And I did it scheduled one on Uber. I did scheduled one and I ordered with the Chinese restaurant. And when it was time, they sent me a message saying that, oh, we're preparing your order. And the letter sent me a message, your order is on the way. Then after some time, I was expecting the order to arrive. They sent me a message and said that, oh, they cancel. And I was, what's happening? And the message also came in that, oh, your address, this and that. And I was like, and I think from Uber, the customer service, they messaged me saying that I should update the address. And I sent a message back to the person. I said, my address is the same. I know they used to have problem with coming to my address. They go to Bomb House or so because of the way, the layout of the estate. And I said, my address is the same. They've been coming here several times, so they now know the location of my house. But even if you're inside the estate and you get lost, if you call me, I would have give you direction on how to get here. And I decided to put the direction on the Uber website. And I have picture of my house on their website as well. So I mentioned all those and I said, what changes? Because it's the same address. And the person responded back to me saying that we noticed you weren't charged And I said to my son, they don't get it. Is it about I being charged? Yeah, it's good they didn't charge me because all the order I did, 2 different stores, 2 times, 2 different locations that was cancelled. I didn't get it, so I don't expect them to charge me. And I said to my son, I know that I wasn't charged, but what's going on? What exactly is different from what they have already? Because I basically use Uber a lot after I took my car back to the dealer. I use Uber transport. I use Uber Eat a lot. Because even my kids too, when you cook home meal for them for a while, they get tired of it, and I have to order from outside for them to eat. I know sometimes it might not be safe because in terms of hygiene standard, but on Uber you see it, the store sometimes they write there the review and everything. But we have some of the stores we are regular, so and we stick to that regular thing. And I send message to the person that what's going on? What's the difference between my address that they know already and the person replied, we noticed you were in charge. And I was so frustrated. I said to my son, I feel like canceling the whole app from my phone because I'm not satisfied at all. You said my order is on the way, and out of the blues, you say it's canceled. I wasn't satisfied at all. So, but whatever went wrong, I don't know. And that's even the reason why I went out to data. You know what? I'm doing my full shopping in the house. At least with that, we can survive. I can make my kids something. The ones that will be like, ordering outside, the one that is already packed, I can put it in the microwave for them in exchange for the one I cook. And, and it cost me like, overall, I think I spent close to £200 today. So, but it's cheaper that way. But whatever the problem is with Uber, I have no idea. But like I said in my message that the customer satisfactory, I'm not satisfied at all for canceling my order on several occasions, even the one I scheduled for the time that the store will open. And they said to me, we're preparing your order, then it's on the way, and all of a sudden it's canceled. I don't know. There might be a good reason for it, but as far as I'm concerned, for a reputable company, it's important that it shows high level of competence. So that's the way it is. And I know Uber has been really reliable, but whatever is going on, I have no clue. So I just said to my son that the person I messaged doesn't even have a clue the frustration of what they did. So no, they didn't charge me. Anyways, I will have to hands off here because I'm boiling hot in the car. So the gist we have to end here. And whatever your advice or your opinion on the topics I've discussed so far, please, you see, I'm really boiling hot. It's so hot in the car. So whatever your advice or your opinion about it is, please chip it in the comment section. And that will be so appreciated. Because like I said earlier, 2 heads are better than one. A man played money, I can play God. That is the translation of 2 heads are better than one. So for the people that does not understand my mother tongue, yeah? So, yeah, and I have to hands off here, and we'll see you guys again very soon by the special grace of God. Remain blessed. Thank you. Bye.